Okay, aloha everybody, as promised. So I have been planning on opening these guys and definitely shooting a vid with them. I'm also going to have Crocmaster and a couple other characters in there, but we're going to shoot kind of an underwater Navy style video. We'll see how that one turns out. This one, I love it. I got such a great deal on it, and this is one of those Target finds. So Target Con 2026. Again, I love the way they put really awesome backgrounds in. You can take a lot of these cardboards out and just mount them on your shelf in your displays, and it's just really bitchin' backgrounds for your characters. And again, I love the box art as well. This one was just so cool. When I cut it up, I'm gonna have to really play with that. So the figures themselves are, and I cut the box open, but I'm not even gonna pop these guys out yet because I'm waiting for Rudder on this one. But I just wanted to show you guys because there is so much detail. So the Joe is obviously the guy in the yellow. Cobra is obviously the guy in the red. The Cobra character has a substantial amount of firepower. Now, not that my Joe isn't good, but kind of the classic M4 Joe. They've both got knives. They both each have their own head. They've got, depending upon your character choice, you know, if your character's a white guy, you need a white guy. If your character's a black guy, you need a black guy. That's just how it goes. I personally will probably switch the heads out and probably use. I like this character right here, and Deep Dive is one of my favorites, so I'll probably keep him. And I don't know about this guy right here. I'll probably keep him as well. And those heads right there, especially for those of you that build custom builds for like Mandalorians and stuff like that, these are awesome heads. Great for custom builds for stormtroopers with helmets. You can pop these heads off. I stole my Luke head to do another custom figure, and I needed a head, and so I used kind of a ninja character, very similar. And these heads, the helmet just pops right on. As you can see, they have scuba masks and the full-on scuba gear setups. They each have a spear gun. They both have automatics and rifles, and they both have these really bitchin' pirate knives that I just dig. I'm sorry, most people think I'm a nerd, but like I like the big giant Saraceni blades. Those are, you know, pirate deck knife fight, and they each have a small knife blade. So it's kind of the two-handed pirate deck fight. I really, the one thing I will say is in looking at these guys from the earlier designs of the G.I. Joe divers, these really are kind of the best, coolest modern versions. They each kind of have a Navy SEAL feel to them. And of course, you've got Joe and Cobra. I like how they did G.I. Joe diver with yellow and obviously Cobra with red. Usually we see a lot of the Cobra divers and Joe divers in black and or some other bright color. I really just dug the way they did these guys. I like the Cobra Eel a lot too. The version of the Cobra Eel has a very similar tank and a very similar face mask setup, but he doesn't have an exposed face like this. So what's great is especially for, you know, whoever you are, black, white, purple, red, whatever, if there is an action figure out there that represents you, especially if you're giving to your kids, you know, it's cool to be able to have that. A lot of brands don't do that. This is something that G.I. Joe has done a lot more, and I actually think it's really cool. It's a great idea. I come from a family with lots of people of lots of different colors, and so I like to be able to, especially when I'm giving action figures, give them something that's representative of them, not just, you know, some standard bland comic book character. And again, some of my favorite characters in cartoons and such were not just a bunch of white guys. I love you, Mr. T. And of course, there Roadblock too, my dude. You know, Lando, obviously. Like, there were a lot of amazing characters of color, and I love the fact that you have the option of both on this one. For me, the one thing I did notice, and this is kind of call me crazy on this one, is that they went with very intense looks for everybody. So these are very combat ready guys. So like giving this to my little guys, you know, the once they've got the full face masks on and stuff like that, you can't really tell. But I could see how this would scare a little kid. That's why this is definitely a 4 and up figure. Some of them don't have as like intense looks on their face. Most of the GI Joes look combat ready, but they don't look pissed. These guys look pissed. So definitely something to consider if you are giving this as a gift to a little kid. Luckily for me, Ryder's 10 and he kind of understands the concept of combat and having to get all like, you know, amped up to fight. Anyway, all right, I love you guys. This is a great one. If you pick this up from Target and you got a killer deal on it, some people probably got a better deal than I did even, this was well worth it. I am going to pop these guys out and open them soon. I just want to open the box and show them off. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I love you. Stay safe. And remember, no matter what color you are, as long as you're enjoying action figures, you're cool with me. I love you. Aloha.